Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, to begin our event, I'd like to kindly ask you to please rise and sing Indonesia's national anthem, Indonesia Raya. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the next agenda is an opening prayer that will be led by the AI Supervisory Board and Khotib at Presidential Palace Malls, Dr. Kiai Haji Muhammad Hidayat, MBA, MH. We invite you to the stage.
I'm sorry, I will lead the prayer with bahasa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wahai Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Kuasa, Tuhan yang Maha Mengasihi, puji syukur kami haturkan kehadirat-Mu atas segala karunia yang Engkau telah limpahkan dan kesempatan yang Engkau berikan, sehingga kami dapat berhimpun di pagi ini, di pagi yang indah ini, dalam acara International Insurance Summit 2025. Rahmatilah dan berkatilah forum kami ini. Wahai Tuhan yang Maha Mengetahui, curahkanlah keluasan ilmu-Mu, agar pengetahuan yang lahir dari forum ini mencerahkan pikiran kami, mempertajam wawasan kami, demi meningkatkan kualitas diri, serta prestasi kinerja kami. Wahai Tuhan yang Maha Merahmati, pada saat ini ingatan kami tertuju kepadamu, karena Engkaulah satu-satunya tempat kami mengadu, berdoa dan mengajukan pinta. Engkau telah menempatkan kami menjadi pelayan-Mu di muka bumi, dalam industri asuransi, agar kami dapat membantu hamba-hamba-Mu dalam melindungi diri dari risiko finansial yang terjadi, memberikan rasa aman dan perlindungan, serta memungkinkan perencanaan yang lebih baik di masa yang akan datang. Maka wahai Tuhan kami, anugerahkanlah kami keimanan, kesehatan, kecerdasan, semangat dan kejujuran, agar kami berhasil menunaikan amanah-Mu itu, serta sukses memimpin lembaga dan institusi yang kami pimpin masing-masing, berkarya untuk kemajuan Indonesia. Wahai Tuhan yang Maha menyelamatkan, di tengah ketidakpastian global, tekanan geopolitik, perang tarif, serta risiko resflasi dan stagflasi, sejujurnya ada kecemasan besar di dalam hati kami. Maka dalam kesyahduan doa ini izinkanlah kami berharap petunjuk, pertolongan dan keselamatan-Mu. Bimbinglah kami, perkuatlah sinergi dan kolaborasi kami dalam mengantisipasi dan menghadapi peristiwa yang terjadi dengan kecerdasan, kebijaksanaan, dan keberanian mengambil keputusan, meraih keberhasilan, agar Indonesia tetap kokoh berdiri berkedaulatan dan berkeberkahan. Wahai Tuhan yang Maha Mengampuni, maafkanlah seluruh kekurangan dan kekhilafan kami, kedua orang tua kami, para pemimpin kami, dan bangsa kami. Berilah kami kesempatan menjadi hamba terbaik-Mu dengan torehan prestasi dan legasi yang penuh makna dan arti bagi sesama, yang Engkau pun meridhoi kami. Amin. Ya Rabbal Alamin.
Welcome to Bali, the heart of collaboration, vision, and transformation. This is the Indonesia Insurance Summit 2025, where global minds converge to reshape the future of insurance. Under the theme Reimagining the Future of Insurance, we embark on a journey toward inclusion, innovation, and impact. Across these 2 days, we will address the industry's most critical challenges, from underserved markets and regulatory reforms to sustainability and digital disruption. Together with regulators, industry leaders, and changemakers, we ignite ideas, share insights, and shape bold strategies for tomorrow. This is more than a summit. It is a movement where collaboration becomes progress and ambition drives real change. So take your seat, open your mind. Indonesia Insurance Summit 2025 starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin this year's Indonesia Insurance Summit 2025, please welcome Mr. Yulius Bhayangkara, Chairman Indonesia Insurance Council, DAI, to deliver the opening speech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera buat kita semua, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Distinguished guests, the Honorable Bapak Mahendra Siregar, Chairman of Board of Commissioner, Financial Services Authority Indonesia, Mr. Ogi Prastomiono, Chief Executive of Indonesia Surety Pension Fund and Insurance, OJK, Bapak Iwan Pasila, Deputy Commissioner of Insurance, Surety and Pension Fund Supervision, OJK, Bapak Muhammad Misbakun, Chairman of Commission 11 of House of Representatives, Republic of Indonesia, Bapak Ignatius Jonan, Board of Supervisory, Indonesia Insurance Council, Ms. Suzanne Smith, Executive Board Member, Australian Prudential Regulatory Authority, Bapak Arif Wibisono, Expert Staff of Financial Services and Capital Market, Ministry of Finance, Republic of Indonesia. All international speakers, partners, representation of APRA, OECD, KL, IA, Insurance Commissioners of Philippines, and fellow industry leaders, esteemed speakers, sponsors, delegates, and all participants of Indonesia Insurance Summit 2025. On behalf of Indonesia Insurance Council, the IE, it is an honor and a profound pleasure to welcome all of you in Indonesia Insurance Summit 2025, here on vibrant and welcoming island of Bali. Let's begin by extending our heartfelt gratitude to Financial Services Authority, OJK, for their steadfast support and guidance. We also recognize that unwavering contributions of the 5 associations under Indonesia Insurance Councils, AJI, AJI, AUI, ASI, Aparindo, and APKAI, whose collaborative spirit has made the summit possible. This is the spirit of Indonesia, Pak, gotong royong. So it's a collaboration amongst the people, the community of Indonesia insurance industry. The year marked the second edition of Indonesia Insurance Summit. We are delighted to return to Bali, a location that naturally fosters reflections, exchange, and forward-looking conversation. As we stand at a critical inflection point in the evolution of our industry, this setting feels especially appropriate. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this year's summit, Reimagining the Futures of Insurance Innovative for Sustainable Futures, reflect more than aspirations. It reflects collective call to action. It initiative us to think boldly and work together to shape futures where insurance is more inclusive, more intelligent, and more impactful. Indonesia insurance industries is on path of developing. We are witnessing the strongest growth, more resilient product portfolio, improved financial health, better regulatory alignment. Perhaps most importantly, that we are beginning to restore and building public trust through transparency, accountability, and also innovations. We see the future of our industry aligned along three key pillars. Innovative, particularly in the adoption of AI, data-driven solutions, and digital distribution channel. Sustainability, by embedding ESG principle into underwriting, investment, and product strategies. Inclusion, by ensuring broader access to insurance for all levels of society, urban and rural, formal and informal. In 2025, it's delighted to be platform of alignment, inspiration, and also accelerations. Over the next 2 days, we will hear more about over 20 distinguished speakers from across the public and private sectors, local and international voices who bring experience, insight, and challenges to the conversation we must have. The summit, it's not just a forum for discussion. It is a platform for collaborations and commitments. Encourage every one of us to use this moment to learn, engage, connect, and contribute. Let us break down silos, please. Let us look beyond national border. And let us commit to lending our industry forward together. Before I close, allow me to recognize my sincere appreciation to Association Asuransi Jiwa Indonesia AJI, who this year served as a lead organizer for this event. Their thoughtful planning, timeless dedications have made this gathering possible, and they have done with so precious and heartful. To all participants, I wish you summit filled with rich dialogue, meaningful partnership, and let us, the event mark the new chapter for Indonesian insurance industry, stronger, smarter, and more recognizable to the future that we are all shaping. At the end of the day, we need to collaborate. We're going to go beyond our border, beyond our industry, because we want to serve Indonesia better. Thank you. May God bless you, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Yulius Bhayangkara, for the inspiring opening speech and for setting the tone for what promises to be a forward-looking and transformative summit. As we reimagine the future of insurance together, your message reminds us of the importance of innovation, collaboration, and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to hear from one of the most influential voices in Indonesia's financial landscape. Please welcome Mr. Mahendra Siregar, Chairman of the Board of Commissioners of Indonesia Financial Services Authority, to deliver the keynote speech.
I was expecting there's a better me in the form of AI on the stage. I think this is the first time I attend an event where I have to speak in front of the live audience in a round or a circle stage. And with three-dimensional background and an AI as the master of ceremony. That really fits in with the theme of this year's annual event, which is the second time that the Board of Insurance of Indonesia has conducted the reimagining the future of insurance. I think this, in a way, showcases that. Yeah, and I have anticipated this a little bit, actually. So that's why my speech also is written by the AI. But since the geopolitical tension is quite high, I will not disclose which AI I'm using. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning, and peace be upon you. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Honorables, Pak Ogi Prastomiono, Pak Yulius Bhayangkara, Pak Muhammad Hidayat, Pak Budi Tampubolon, Pak Budi Herawan, and all the chairpersons of the associations of insurance, fellow regulators from other countries, other jurisdictions that have blessed us with their presence today, and certainly the captains, or probably I see very senior people around us, the generals of insurance industries that gather in this beautiful occasion. I was briefed earlier by Pak Julius and Pak Budi Tampubolon that there are 600 at least participants coming to this event. This is just the second time that this event is organized in collaboration by the 5 large associations and the other 6 associations of insurance. So you can imagine if the second time of event can be attended by 600, I don't mind if next year would be approaching 1,000. But of course, not easy to compete with Bali as a venue. And that's why I think it's also important to bring in the strength and the presence of insurance companies and the regulators from various countries to this gathering. And that's why also we are happy to be here. And that's one of the reasons why Bali is called as the Island of Gods. Because whether you are here for work, you are here for seminars, you are here for annual summit, you are happier than usual. That's why you are closer to heaven when you are in Bali. And certainly, I thank you for the opportunity to speak before such respected audience of professionals who are driving change and innovation within the insurance sector today. And of course, we gather here to reflect on our progress, but also to shape the path towards a more resilient, inclusive, and technologically advanced insurance industry that meets the evolving needs of all the population. Dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, the Indonesian insurance industry has shown steady growth over the past decade, supported by economic development, a growing middle class, and rising awareness of financial protection. However, judging from the penetration rate in comparison to the total population, it remains still low, relatively. But of course, at the same time, it represents a great potential growth in the future. We face several challenges in undertaking the important journey going to exploit the benefit of that potentials. We still face low financial literacy and insurance awareness. There are still gaps in trust and transparency. We need more inclusive products that reach rural, informal sector and underserved populations. And of course, we have to adapt to climate risks and embrace digital economy. But at the same time, this is also a critical juncture in Indonesia's economic history. The government has set a target for Indonesia to become a developed nation by 2045, the golden age of Indonesia, exactly 100 years after its independence. To realize this vision, we need an inclusive, resilient, and productive financial system. And within this framework, the insurance industry holds a strategic and irreplaceable role. Distinguished participants, OJK as a regulator continues to encourage comprehensive transformation within the insurance industry, from strengthening capital, improving governance, enhancing risk management, to accelerating digital service adoption. All of this is aimed at enabling the insurance industry to effectively and sustainably perform its risk intermediation function. We recognize the need for insurance to reach more people. Inclusion is not just about numbers. It's about essence, providing a sense of security, encouraging the courage to take productive risks, and enhancing the economic resilience and families and small businesses. We need distribution innovations that emphasize digital channels, data utilization, partnerships with other ecosystems, strong synergy among industry players, the government, the regulators, and all key stakeholders becoming crucial. In line with that, product innovation is also a key focus. We encourage the emergence of products that are relevant to today's needs, such as cyber insurance, index-based insurance, and tech-driven solutions like parametric insurance that are greatly needed by the country which have such a geographical condition in Indonesia. Innovation must be geared toward meeting real community needs using simple, transparent, and accessible approaches. And beyond that, the direction of global economic development is increasingly emphasizing sustainability principles. In this context, the insurance industry plays a vital role in supporting the sustainable finance agenda. Insurance must be part of the solution of the climate risk, energy transition, and social resilience. We encourage insurance companies to adopt sustainable investment policies, develop products that support the green economy, and actively contribute to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Moreover, we must begin to consider how to make Indonesia's insurance industry more competitive at the regional level. And for this, human capital development, technological enhancement, and acceleration of system integrity must be top priorities. Last, but certainly most important, is trust. Trust is the foundation of insurance. We must uphold strong governance, clear communication, and responsible business practices. OJK will continue playing a crucial role in maintaining this trust, and we must continue to support robust regulatory frameworks that balance innovation with consumer protection. Transparency in product design, claims processing, and customer service will be key in winning and retaining the trust of the people. Dear participants, in this context of national development, we encourage the insurance industry to also continue supporting the government strategic programs, be that social, economic, or environmental. Programs such as protection for farmers and fishermen, micro-business insurance, disaster insurance, and social protection based on health and life insurance require tangible support from the industry to reach broader segments of society. the role of the insurance industry becomes crucial as a partner in designing protection schemes that are effective, efficient, and sustainable. Therefore, we invite industry players to seek more involvement in government programs as strategic opportunities to expand markets, to strengthen legitimacy, and build public trust. Let us make the Insurance Summit 2025 a collective momentum to move forward toward an industry that is not only larger in size, but strong in its fundamentals, well trusted by the people, and truly competitive. I wish you all a successful series of events at the Indonesian Insurance Summit, and really thank you for your participations and active engagement. Wishing us all the best and success. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.